Don't stop. Don't stop.
Muscle of abdomen, 1 diaphragm, origin. Vertebral crura from bodies of L1, 2, left, L1-3, right. Costal, medial and lateral arcuate legs, inner aspect of lower 6 ribs. Sternal, 2 slips from posterior aspect of xiphoid. Insertion. Central tendon. Action. Inspiration and assists in raising intra-abdominal pressure. Nerve. Phrenic nerve, motor, C3, 4, 5. Sensory, phrenic, intercostals, 6 to 12, and upper 2 lumbar nerve roots. 2 external abdominal oblique. Origin, anterior angles of lower 8 ribs. Insertion, outer anterior half of iliac crest, inguinal lig, public tubercle and crest, and aponeurosis of anterior rectus sheath. Action, supports abdominal wall, assists forced expiration, aids raising intra-abdominal pressure and, with muscles of opposite side, abducts and rotates trunk. Nerve, anterior primary rami, T7-12. 3 internal abdominal oblique. Origin, lumbar fascia, anterior 2/3 of iliac crest and lateral 2/3 of inguinal ligament. Insertion, costal margin, aponeurosis of rectus sheath, anterior and posterior, conjointment tendon to pubic crest and pectineal line. Action, supports abdominal wall, assists forced respiration, aids raising intra-abdominal pressure and, with muscles of other side, abducts and rotates trunk. Conjointment tendon supports posterior wall of inguinal canal. Nerve, anterior primary rami, T7-12, conjointment tendon ilioinguinal nerve, L1. 5 psoas major. Origin, transverse processes of L1-5, bodies of T12L5 and intervertebral discs below bodies of T12L4. Insertion, middle surface of lesser trochanter of femur. Action, flexes and laterally rotates hip. Nerve, anterior primary rami of L1, 2. 6 psoas minor. Origin, bodies of T12 and L1 and intervening intervertebral disc. Insertion, fascia over psoas major and iliacus. Action, weak flexor of trunk. Nerve, anterior primary rami of L1. 7 pyramidalis. Origin, pubic crest anterior to origin of rectus abdominis. Insertion, lower linea alba. Action, reinforces lower rectus sheath. Nerve, subcostal nerve, T12. 8 quadratus lumborum. Origin, apices of transverse processes of L1-4, iliolumbar ligament and posterior third of iliac crest. Insertion, inferior border of 12th rib. Action, fixes 12th rib during respiration and lateral flexes trunk. Nerve, anterior primary rami, T12L3. 9 rectus abdominis. Origin, pubic crest and pubic symphysis. Insertion, 5, 6, 7 costal cartilages, medial inferior costal margin and posterior aspect of xiphoid. Action, flexes trunk, aids forced expiration and raise intra-abdominal pressure. Nerve, anterior primary rami, T7-12.